Talk.
Okay, now I'm going to try to eat lunch. Hopefully, Parabox will keep working. Now that needs to stop. Come on.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, it's going to go
He's
down.
trying again.
Clear that. I just wanted to get my lunch, come back and eat lunch, and then go on a drive. For some reason, Parabox decided it didn't want to work with me. Are you there?
Yeah, I mean,
All right. Now, I did clear the app cache. That might help the connection issue. For the phone link, you know?
yeah.
I cleared the app cache, so hopefully that will help the connection issue. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do except sue the hell out of Microsoft and maybe file a suit against Verivox. Something ain't working right, and it ain't my fault. So, and if it's my internet connection, I'll be suing them. And finding another alternative.
There's a lot of Americans that still don't have alternatives.
Right, I'm kind of limited at my choices. I get that. Yeah, we're gonna try it again, RL. Sorry about the getting upset earlier. But you gotta understand, I pay a lot of money for these apps and for the service that I use. I expect it to work, and I shouldn't have to do much work to get it to work. It should work automatically, especially for what I pay to use it. And if something ain't working right, I don't know it's always my fault. It could be something in the programming that's not working right. So then it would be their fault. Now I would like to eat my lunch, and hopefully Parabox will keep working. And I named it the same number, Bobby, because we didn't stay on long the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, if that makes sense. I could have named it 142 Take 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we don't have anything planned on our show on IT. We're just going to be maybe just bullshitting some idea that I have in my head. I have a really good idea, though. Hey, Spirits, what's your message?
Allowed.
Aloud. I'm not going to allow you to use me. That's what you're talking about. That ends on this go around of this life cycle. This life cycle is the last time that anybody's going to send me back here to planet Earth. I'm telling everyone that now. I've been recycled too many times and I'm done. I want to move on. I want to move on out and move out to the cosmos. No, RL, no, no, don't worry about that. If you feel the need to, if you feel the need to help, you can donate the amount of the cost for the app to Errt Radio. And again, if you go to the YouTube channel and you look at the PayPal.me link, and if you can afford it, now if you can't afford it, don't put yourself out. Okay? So only if you can spare it, just like when you go to the casino, only gamble with the money that you can spare. If you cannot spare it, don't gamble. If you cannot spare it, don't reimburse me. If you can spare it, wonderful. Hit that PayPal.me link and put in your amount you want to donate, and call it even. Don't worry about no more. Alternatively, if you want to donate to the Patreon account and start building that up, you do monthly, like I do to so many other channels. I give and I give and I give and I give out of my own free will because I love what they're doing and I want to be connected with what they're doing. Okay? No, you don't. All you have to do is click the link, RL. It's super easy. You don't have to be a member of PayPal or nothing. You just click the link, and then you transfer the money from your funds to the PayPal link, and it goes right into my PayPal, to the channel PayPal mainly, not mine, the channel, and then we can continue operating with the help that we get. That's what I'm getting at. So, okay, RL, look on the main YouTube channel. Okay, just look on the main YouTube channel. Kind of help them out, Bobby, on how to do that. And
what RL asked for it?
Well, okay, but it's so much easier right now since we're all here. You can show them directly, or you can just, direct them by chatting with them so that he understands how to do it. It's super easy.
Yeah.
And all it is from your whatever pay source you're using, you just transfer it to the donation link. I mean, that's the easiest way I can explain it. And you don't have to be a member of PayPal. You don't have to be a member of my channel or anything, although you are a member of our channel here. But it doesn't cost anything. Tree again. They keep saying tree. I hope that tree's going to be okay when I go on my trip. I was backing out of the driveway to go check the mail and get my lunch, and this woman that lives on the next block, I guess it's a woman, she decided she had to speed past me as I'm backing out. Now, Bobby, I'm already backing out, right?
Yeah.
I'm already in motion, backing out down the driveway, and this woman decides she's going to come racing past me. What kind of deal is that, Bobby?
Yeah.
I mean, why couldn't she stop for 10 seconds and let me back out and get out of the way? All she's doing is going home. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Hey, Robert.
All right, we're trying this so far. Keep our fingers crossed. So far, it's been working good. And I think the app issue was the cache was full. So there might not be any need for any more complaining about that. But the Parabox had already figured out I was upset and said it was unpleasant because I was upset. And it said that we were arguing or complaining about something, which I was. How does it know all that stuff? See, I like the Parabox app because it's right on cue with some of the answers it's giving us.
Yeah.
And how would it know that? Now, Ufi suggests that they can program an app to respond to what we're talking about, which I don't doubt that necessarily. But there have to be some really intuitive and really excellent programmers to do that. Yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated with Parabox app. Sorry about that. And it crashed really early the first time.
Yeah.
Why do they gotta be black? That's a joke, people. Come on, lighten up. Mine is Cheeseburger Friday. Training. See, it's talking about me getting more training on how these app things work. And I didn't have any trouble signing back on with this session, Bobby, so I don't know what went on with the connection with last night's show. Catherine. Who's Catherine, Parabox? I don't know that her name is Catherine. We know Kathy. She spells it with a K, but I don't know if her real name is Catherine. But what I was getting at on the spiritual side of things, I don't want to be I'm going to use a term now that some people already talked about, maybe wrote a book about. But anyway, and I know somebody wrote a book about this term I've been using for over 5 years. I said eternal existence, you know, talking about our spiritual life, our spiritual energy, or our life energy, or soul energy, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. You call it the way you want to call it. It'll be all the same thing. But soul energy is what I call. Yep, I agree with that, Earl. Let's have some on screen training and how to respond and how to listen to what they're saying. I'm learning about the radar app though. That last guy that showed up, he was pretty close. That was probably one of those within 5 yards type of thing. I'd have to go back and look at that. But anyway, I believe that we're created from the beginning of time. Soul energy. Our soul energy is created at the very beginning of the universe creation. I believe in a creator. That would be God. And don't hate me, but this is what I understand. And you can look in what we call the Bible today and many other religious writings you can look at, but use one source, the Bible, what we call the Holy Bible, in English preferably. And you can look at how it says that we are created a little bit lower than the angels now, but then we'll be higher than the angels. Actually, we just heard that in a Bible reading yesterday. And then the other thing is that we're made in His image, in God's image. Now, whether you agree with me or not, we're not here to argue that point. We're here to discuss the point of our existence and when did it start. We didn't just start on this time frame as a human being. Like my start point here on this life cycle was 1961 in January. Okay. Now, exactly. Thank you, Parabox. So my life cycle now started in 1961. Okay. Now my soul energy create. Look at that. He says create. Is that amazing? Right on cue. Now, are they listening to what we're saying and they're putting the words in from the library that pops up? I don't know. I don't know that app would be that smart to figure that out. It would be an awesome programming job if it is. That's for sure. But yeah, that's true, Robert. I agree with you. But the central teachings of the Bible are still sound and secure. The general translations and the teachings that we have today, you're right. That it really makes no sense, and for the most part, has no bearing on what we understand or what it means because of the fact that we're taught a little bit differently on things. And then when we research it, we find out, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. How is that possible? Case in point, well, sins is a good lesson right there. We're all in trouble because we're in the same boat. But anyway, the point of the matter is this.
The angel's name.
All right, the angels, now they say angels. Holy shit, they're on a fire and they're on a roll now.
Slave.
Okay. 67. Daddy.
Camp. It's reading the chat too, Mario. Ah, well, I don't have any unresolved issues, so I'm done here. How's that for an answer? He is knocked. He is knocked, Myra. What does that mean? Who is Myra and who is knocked? And what do you mean? You got knocked him out or what? Explain that one. So anyway, RL, I'm talking about what I believe primarily, not based on any necessarily any Christian basis or any biblical basis. I'm just saying, using that as a reference point to show that I'm not really psychotic, and I think I have a pretty good handle on what is really happening. What is really happening is that we don't understand everything we read in the Bible. That is what's really happening. And why don't we understand all of it? Because it's been so changed, like what R.O. said, been changed so many times by a lot of different people. But what I'm getting at here is this. We are eternal spiritual beings. Right now we happen to be in a physical body, unable to get out of it. So we are, like what R.L. mentioned, we are trapped in this particular world and generation of time. Okay? We're trapped until we expire, until our body expires, then our soul and consciousness goes on. All right? Hopefully, I won't be back. And my request and demand is that this is my last time. All right. Now, the Christian English Bible says we die once and then the judgment. And then there's two choices, heaven or hell. The biggest problem that we have here is, if that's the case, then where do we get all of these spirits that we're researching? When we're investigating a haunted place, what we call haunted place, where is that spiritual energy coming from? If they are already dead and they're waiting to be judged, who's here talking to us at this point? You know, and the sound of the voice or the relevance of the person talking to us appears to be a loved one, you know. Now, I'm not debating whether or not it's real or whether or not anything's real or not, or if we're making it up in our head or whatever. But the point of the matter is this. Our soul energy is eternal. Okay? Now, go back to the English Bible. Look up John 3:16, a favorite verse that when somebody's preaching the gospel, witnessing someone, John 3:16 is used all the time. Look up the verse, tell me what it says. Then you look at it, it says everlasting life, which we already have, mind you. Yeah. So then, I like that one. Well, the electrical part is the spiritual part, Robert. That is kind of interchangeable.
220.
But in any case, what I'm getting at here is you go to be with God for everlasting. In other words, your soul continues to live forever. The other side of the coin, if you don't receive Christ as your Lord and Savior, then you go to be in damnation or in hell, the lake of fire, so to speak. For how long? Oh, for all eternity, forever and ever. You're still going to be soul energy forever. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? That means that our soul energy is eternal.
61.
Okay, hold me to clown. Oh boy,
60.
that's some old shows there. So now, here's a question to the group. Be honest now, if you can. How many of you have ever had a memory of something that you have no way to explain why that memory occurred? Or how many of you have had a dream? I know most people don't remember dreams, I get that. But let's say if you do remember a dream, how many of you have had a dream and there's no reason for that dream? Okay. How many of you have known how to do something, like you picked it up as if it was second nature? You already knew how to do something, and you didn't have any experience with that something that you're doing. Okay. How many of you have had deja vu? Now I'm going to ask you the same questions tonight when I do my show. I'm just putting it out to you guys right now. Oh yeah, I know, homie. Right. So the communication we get from the so-called spirits that we're researching is energy. I agree with you on that one, Robert. That's what you're trying to say. They are energy, complete and pure energy. Might not be positive energy necessarily, but it is energy regardless whether it's positive or negative. Okay. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go get my burger and eat lunch finally. Now we got all that taken care of. That's my thought for tonight's conversation, though. And so, if you have any answers for the questions I asked, like have you ever had something that you remember that you didn't go through yet in your waking life? Have you ever had a deja vu instance that you cannot explain?
C'est important.
Well, Robert, I don't make my own burgers because I'm lazy. Well, there you go, RL. That's one thing you can save for tonight's discussion. And you can definitely put that into the conversation. But I think we all have had some kind of episode in our life that we didn't understand why we did what we did. Like when I went into the Navy, for instance, real quick, and then I'll go get my burger. I was in the U.S. Navy and I was a quartermaster. I had navigation. And no, I don't walk. I just get in the car and drive 2 blocks and go. And I will be taking a live drive here pretty soon after I finish my lunch. We're gonna miss Let's Make a Deal today, but oh well. Oh boy.
Over the
Let me go get my burger. But yeah, anyway, when I was in the U.S. Navy, I was a quartermaster, navigation. How did I know navigation, or how did I even know anything about it to even pick it up so easily and do the job?
$67.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, well, see, the biggest problem, I don't know, I'd have to look at the way the burgers are packaged now. I'm only a single person here, so sometimes if I make a lot of, like if I buy a beef roll and I'm only one person, and I'd have to eat that beef like within so many days before it goes bad. And then you'd have to wash everything that you dirty up when you're cooking. And that's the other thing. And on Fridays, though, I go to the bar and let them cook for me. And, yeah, and I don't have to clean up. Okay, so I think, Bobby, you awake, Bobby, or are you sleeping?
Just
He's waking up now. Wait. What did I miss? It looks like the clearing the app cache seemed to work.
13.
Hasn't stalled out yet. What do you think?
I think it's working.
So I need to maybe clear that every now and then.
Yeah.
RL, you were talking about the peanut butter cookies, right? They got those frozen cookies we could get, and I can make those. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, well, the problem is the gas grill. I'd have to pay for the gas, and then I'd have to clean the grill afterwards. And that's another problem. They shot them. What? Who?
Acknowledgement.
Actually, we did have 2 shootings in Minneapolis, North Minneapolis. Hi, Spirit. What's your message? Wendy, like the name? Yeah, I don't know if we have a local one. I know we're supposed to have a meat market come in here that does that, but I don't know if they made that happen. 2011, though, people.
We have a Spanish meat market. Yeah. And then they got one at Pierre Park you can go to.
I tell you, I get these frozen pies from Swan's. That frozen chicken pie was good the other day, Bobby.
Schwann's, they're still around.
What?
Schwann's. I kind of remember Schwann's.
Yeah, Swan's delivery. They're yellow. They're yellow now. YELOH. Yellow. But still Swans to me anyway. Same thing.
Yeah.
But they deliver. He goes to Iowa now too, so he's not here all the time. But when he's here all the time, he delivers once a month here. So it costs about $50 a delivery. I get frozen pizzas with the raisin crust and get the chicken pot pies, a few other things.
Overpaid.
69.
Yeah, well, let me go get my burger before it gets too late. I need to eat it now. Eat it now.
Hart.
All right.
So keep them entertained, Bobby.
All right.
I'm gonna get my morning pills I was supposed to have earlier. The ones I forgot to take before. 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm supposed to take that at 9 a.m. Take that one at 5 p.m. I gotta start taking these on a regular setting there. Not gonna take those other ones, just gonna take that one and that one. That should help with blood pressure. Take that one and that one. That's what I want right there.
Accelerator.
What? It seemed to work the other day when I did it this way. Go. You see that, Bobby? They're telling me to go.
Oh, okay.
How is that even possible? Funny to me. I don't know. What do you think?
Sil-
Song.
Yeah. It's funny that he mentioned about the name change.
Amicus. Or
Counting spirits. Yeah.
Auburn.
Please real.
Oh,
Television.
that happened.
New flavor.
And no.
Wow.
Tell me.
There. Let's put that in.
The
Sure.
vape.
Ding.
Metal. Ah.
What to consider, brother?
Yo, dot. Yeah, I implore.
Two, three.
Moving to
Out to count. Yeah.
Wake up, food.
Miss.
excellent. Yes. So and the final
Fully. And
will Supay.
Hell,
All gaming.
That's
Century.
Steelers.
Zeker, dat klopt.
All
Nee.
I heard that phone alarm or whatever.
Of no.
No, that was just my friend.
Na de volgende.
And of course, you may hear about Bellevue barking.
Spirit, you mentioned century. What century? 19?
spot.
37. Elmira.
Mesut. Vergeten. For his jongens.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah.
Maybe.
True. Off. Ass. The palette.
Honeyweed. Great.
Meestal.
Sunset.
Better dog.
48. Six. 14,
and accelerate.
Say Said no. Sorry. Partner grant.
4,
46, 40.
12,
Nation.
Yes,
Did I get that?
65.
Silent.
3,
20.
Ingemat. Heerlijk.
Out.
Hier.
Era extraño. Apps. Join.
Doesn't work.
Vlees.
Be plus.
Vlees.
5,
Or
Hebt u blij?
out of control.
4,
Pussy. Head in the.
Ja.
Even. Mal.
Niet zo simpel. En hoeveel
Guess. Vétéran.
Là. Rams. Howard. Name. Word or sign of. Et devrait.
Le 9. C'est
Although
Certain.
prop. Like. Ah. Privaten selbst. Nee, La. And the. Me was
India.
I know this.
So, you say so. What were you talking about?
That is that.
Anyone, what were we just talking about?
Angel.
I guess Bobby is gone, huh?
Het behulpelijk. Bird. Lul. Within the. And airport. De génie.
Trein.
On fait
Ja, ja. Whether
Het. Bird.
capacité.
Het trein. Schoen.
Otro que
Room.
Les prises.
quel lugar and meters.
220.
Zurück. Fácil. Hated the world. Y sabe,
Quando tem um
In
Kan het onbegrijpelijk
papi es día del hombre. Claire.
Other examples.
Die von dem
Burn. Other example.
verbeelden.
Einer dieser
Dipende, però.
Bemühen.
Found in the area.
Que la persona
Seven 20.
And his Clara.
Uw plicht gedaan. Even
Take that.
Do people even
Bilder die
Multitude. God.
So eggplant.
Can to can.
Is that why they said metal earlier?
Keith.
se llama
Did they get Bobby?
Overall.
They got Bobby.
Yeah,
huh?
dear.
Oh, okay.
me. De knoken of
Yes.
Karen.
See when you see that woman driving behind me when I left. Let's see timeline. See if I can. Unable to upload timeline. Why?
Tell me. De pardon. Ay, cuando le
Okay, it didn't get me when I was backing out.
Five.
What a piece of crap camera.
vieron.
No mix.
That didn't work at all.
¿verdad?
Señora,
Just can.
That was the last thing that was recorded was the garbage truck. What the hell? That makes no sense at all.
considera
What good is a security system if it doesn't work?
Que no.
om te geloven. terminal. En met het
That's what that is. Ultrasound monitoring device. I thought it was all blue lights myself, but this one is yellow, red, and blue.
wordt fout gemaakt.
Or green, yellow, and red, rather.
Once again,
Yes. Be patient.
Burn.
Contra-
Concrete.
We
Koffie.
eindig
Yes, yes. And
jeudi.
Hello, who's calling?
Over.
Et de la vie.
no like
Raken. Op de armen.
I'm going to go in about 10 minutes.
All right. You wanna give it another hour of shadows, or you wanna end it?
Probably give it another hour as long as it's working.
All right.
if you
Tiene
she'll go.
que hace la
And spotted.
Mr. Hammond. Ayan. 66.
Nieuwe.
Anger.
André.
That is.
Is that
Dat
good?
On with it. Fairly listed.
Told you.
Casts. Delete.
en wat half 10. Zo zo. Timers.
Za.
Public rate.
Public call.
Shoot.
Mm.
Example, someone.
All right, what's your message? The kid was right here. Hey, kid. He just said, hey. Pretty good.
Suivant.
Is this Sam Jr. or Sammy?
Teeth.
De menu.
Dejando los síntomas. Live. Enter. Action. Oh, it's I part.
I'll get about ready to go driving now.
All right. I'll keep the fort about another hour.
What now?
I'll keep the fort running at about another hour.
All right.
20.
That's your request.
Yeah. Finally got the audio working on the desktop. It didn't want to connect the power source for some reason.
Information.
Finally got it to connect.
Okay, so
Car. See, now they're saying car, Bobby. Look at that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Her name's Emily.
De faire des
That's a pretty good, accurate programming job if they can make it change every time we're talking about something. That's pretty damn awesome.
Can I ask you a good question?
Huh?
If you could afford one, would you like to get an ultraviolet monitor?
A what monitor?
An ultraviolet monitor.
Oh, no. I don't need anything like that. I mean, maybe for the desk, if I can have fit more apps on it or something.
Right.
You know, maybe in that response, maybe that would be good. Or if I had the desk space, I'd set up at least 3 monitors. I don't know what that information is. I kind of noticed. Yeah, if I had the desk space for it, I wouldn't mind having the 3 apps or a monitor that was big enough to be divided into 3 apps.
Yeah.
Or 3 monitors rather.
Mhm.
You know, like 3 19-inch monitors or something. And
Okay.
they're all connected, so they'd be seamlessly connected, and you can go from monitor to monitor and be on the same. You know what I mean?
on fait prédéfini.
Extend your monitor, I guess.
Yeah, like add another GPU.
Yeah, that's kind of possible now. One of those things. I'm just too lazy to worry about it. I have a good video card already, about a $2,000, no, actually about $1,000 video card, I think. The desktop computer itself costs $2,000, just over $2,000, and the video card was like about $800 for it or whatever. MSI video card, designed for gaming, but Bobby, you know how well I do gaming. I don't do gaming very well.
Yeah. But he tried to do a game a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
When he was at deals, he tried a racing game.
Yeah.
He didn't get too smooth.
No, but not using it all the time, not used to the game itself. That's why that didn't work out.
Et en eau.
How about you like to try a cat game?
What now?
I'd like to try a cat game if you're gonna, tell them about it.
I don't know.
En considérant de
Wow, she got a $5,000 Vespa birth center. All right, we're gonna turn this off. I gotta get going. If I'm gonna get going, I gotta get going now. All right, I'll turn on the speakers now. I got them connected and working right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you'll see you on the drive then. See, even they said, "Yep." That's funny. All right.
Vita. Bird.
7.
Throw.
Miss.
Gelezen.
Ashley. My
Driver. The William. Transcription.
Van de zon.
Dina.
Burn.
No of no.
Shoot. All. And distant sound. That'd be over.
In pot.
So LD is
Thing.
possibly in way. Check something. Jenny, but nothing.
Fury.
Yes, I
Was
Yes. I would deep for
continue.
Hij
Yes,
duidt het op.
city and X.
from all I don't
Supported.
so far. What to tables about
Vol uur.
and a lot. Stop. It's fine, man. Song.
To be
Photo.
150 to 50.
Through the
plus
Ravioli.
Solito.
17 minuti.
and
Read. Fly.
Insert
gedaan.
Tell me. We have
Daar is
weather.
47. 47. Certainly. Back at it. 68.
Come le sono sono.
Yeah. Photo.
7
14.
Yes.
10. 70%.
zij.
Where you me?
Stuk vlees. Above my door.
la vita.
Non lo so.
That's it.
Oh,
Still
Yes, yes, no, no.
Wat gaat dat? Of niet begrijpen.
waarom niet?
Piena di
Er zijn er
Waar zit?
wel.
Errt the
lo cual
has about
Eerst goed. Holland.
Thanks.
Maybe
not necessarily
8, 9.
Sit on this.
Dat is er 18, 20.
well. The meat.
Open up.
Errt
Nee.
Wat ga je hem?
partner
Green.
I Nanti ada kene
Handen.
welchen
That is
ibu once
Of zo.
152 the deep enough Plus
Away.
les pounds.
Unless I win.
Let's see.
Zoology.
Dans son œuvre.
Zodat het heerlijk weer wat meer.
Burgers. Ja, wie? Nou, maar de red.
See?
Or what?
Sunni.
Hello.
Als dan
Yeah, but
He would cat or kapitaal.
nog
possibly.
Waar team down. Ne posso.
Norvégien.
houden.
L'hiver arrive.
Nee,
Mulas.
Hier is er een
Andare a letto.
Fire. Institute. Dante. Vorsicht.
In een zwart pas.
Ist in der Hand. Rare.
Wie gaat? En
Raus. Today.
Tour.
An unidentified
daar.
Celebrity.
Das ist okay.
Eve,
En wie?
Haben sie aber egal. That one. Yes. 5 hours of
Jane.
or hot. So Eingang chatted. En zich met gaming.
Voorzitter. Please release.
Maar wide image.
Tous ces
And
Legend.
Zirassen.
Zijn gevlochten.
Ja, dus ja.
Regalino.
19.
Meneer
Please.
Zee en door die
17.
Naast.
Assegurar.
stuk
Straat is
Pintura.
blijkbaar.
CT30.
Sip
Nee.
God.
als niet. Quote
maar er
Waar is waar?
moesten de
Et ça m'en reconnaît.
Lekker.
Che delusione.
Jaarlijk opspeelden.
25. 20.
once again.
Of
Set to the
Stadion. Sophie.
Het behulpboek.
Bien.
Hallo, zou ik hem in.
Deal.
Er is ook
certain.
Or 50.
Boeken.
Lieve.
hier.
Ondergang.
En er is
Sandra,
Sixty.
in a wilderness.
Roar.
Abandonment.
Gij.
Teenage.
And late.
Lake.
Oh,
$72.
Era mes-
Ja.
Simone.
Jen. Accordion.
Verschrikt.
stroke.
Really not. Pas op.
In de. Kijk op alle. Kijk.
Delle
Het is ik voor waarde.
Wounded.
Also check Binghamton.
5.
En una
27.
Klaar.
numéro et à tout
Google search, there is
manos. Sabbath.
please stop.
and a
Proximity.
A 13.
If the meeting has
Zo knap.
Please. Yes, but
Out.
Four.
if you got
And se
Veel te veel letters.
no vuelven por algo.
Wel,
Dije, oh, zij zouden het is een toe.
a really good read.
group
A mass.
le jour
Street.
Okay. Natural language.
Iedert.
yes.
Lombis.
three
They pause.
There's this that way.
Dat wil je.
Sharing that as
Travis.
graph.
Gun.
Action.
En het
Not certainly so.
Yes.
Comble.
That is it.
paar
Will be
Ring. Big.
accelerate.
Deze op.
Paire de mains.
Naast. Weet je.
55.
brood en is ook al
Oh, yes, no.
waar.
Water.
Full of tea.
Geven.
Soepé.
Rhetoric.
Oh,
Okay.
ook nog af.
If you're looking
Range.
Sig.
Janito yang
debate of
waar.
body
Or 40.
Yes.
Ik zo'n ding over.
sure in
Is dat
that makes sense.
gaan we met? We both. But off. Ga niet hard.
30. D51. Really? Maybe.
Is that?
30.
Near.
Huh? In the 2 days.
You know, even
Eight,
34. Or maybe. Five.
20.
Sig.
Ja, d'origine.
out of her
34.
day, producing this project.
Perché stai con figlio da so
Echo, I'm trying to throw a show.